Hi everyone, welcome back to Toronto Money Basics with me, Pam, your friendly Canadian financial guide. And today we're breaking down 3 tools that Canadians hear about constantly but don't always understand clearly. We're talking about TFSAs, GICs, and high interest savings accounts. What they are, how they work, and the big differences you need to know before choosing one. This video is simple, beginner friendly, and perfect if you're saving, investing, or planning for short or long-term goals. Let's jump in. Let's start with a quick definition of all 3 in plain English. A TFSA is a tax-free investment account. You can hold almost anything inside it: savings, ETFs, mutual funds, GICs, even stocks. The key, your growth is tax-free forever. A GIC is a guaranteed investment certificate. Think of it like lending a bank money for a set amount of time, and in return, they guarantee your interest. Low risk, fixed return. A high interest savings account, or HISA, is a savings account that pays bigger interest than traditional checking or basic savings. It's flexible, liquid, and safe. So right away, you can see a TFSA is an account type, a GIC is an investment, a HISA is a savings vehicle. They aren't competitors. They actually work together if used properly. Let's start with a TFSA because it's the most misunderstood. A TFSA is not an investment. It's a container that holds investments. Here's why it's powerful. Your growth is tax-free. Interest, tax-free. Dividends, tax-free. Capital gains, tax-free. Withdrawals, also tax-free. A TFSA is flexible withdrawals. You can take money out anytime for any reason. And the best part, your room comes back the next calendar year. TFSAs have a huge variety of choices. Inside a TFSA, you can use GICs, savings, ETFs, stocks, mutual funds, bonds, cash, which means your TFSA can be safe and steady, or growth-focused for long-term goals. When do TFSAs work best? Emergency fund, short and medium-term savings, long-term investing, retirement supplements, saving for a home, general wealth building. Most Canadians underuse their TFSA by treating it like a basic savings account. You can, but you might be missing out on tax-free growth. Now let's look at GICs. A GIC is a guaranteed return. No guesswork, no risk of losing your principal. You choose the term, which is usually 1 to 5 years, the interest rate, whether it's cashable or locked in. So why do people like GICs? Well, there are a few reasons. They're safe, FDIC or CDIC insured up to limits. There's guaranteed growth, predictable returns, no market risk. But when do GICs make sense? Saving for a specific timeline, for example, a wedding, home, or car tuition. Parking money safely in a down market, or seniors or risk-averse savers, guaranteed income planning, or as part of a diversified portfolio. The catch, your money is locked in unless you choose a cashable GIC, which those usually have lower rates. Also, GIC interest is fully taxable unless it's inside a TFSA or RRSP. This is why pairing a GIC inside your TFSA is a great strategy for short or medium-term goals. Next up, high-interest savings accounts. These are the simplest of the 3. A HISA holds cash only, has variable interest rates, is fully liquid so you can withdraw anytime, is ideal for emergency funds and short-term savings. What are the benefits? Your money is safe, easy to access, there's no market risk, they're simple to understand, and often promotional rates boost returns. The downsides? The bank can change rates anytime. Returns are often lower than GICs, and the interest is taxable unless held in a TFSA. A HISA is basically your safe parking spot for money you might need soon. Let's put all 3 in a quick comparison. For tax benefits, I would rate a TFSA 4 stars, a GIC 1 star unless it's inside a TFSA or RSP, and a high interest savings account 1 star, again except inside of a TFSA. For risk, a TFSA varies. With a GIC and high interest savings, risk is very low. How about liquidity? For both TFSA and high interest savings, this is very high. With GIC, liquidity is between low and medium depending on how it's set up. When it comes to return potential, this can vary no matter the account type. But generally speaking, TFSA can be anywhere from low to high. A GIC, low to medium, while a high interest savings account is often lower. So what is each best for? A TFSA is great for short and long-term goals. A GIC is best for safe, guaranteed growth, and a HISA, or high interest savings account, is best for emergency and short-term savings. To summarize, the TFSA is flexible, GICs are safe and predictable, HISAs are liquid and simple. So, which one should you choose? Here's a simple way to decide. If you need the money anytime, HISA inside a TFSA. Emergency funds, short-term needs, that kind of thing. If you need the money in 1 to 5 years, GIC inside a TFSA. Safe, guaranteed returns with tax-free growth. If your goal is long-term wealth, invest inside your TFSA, ETFs, mutual funds, or managed options. The mistake most people make? Comparing TFSAs to GICs as if they're opposites. They're not. A TFSA is the container, and a GIC can live inside it. Understanding the difference between a TFSA, a GIC, and a high-interest savings account can help you make smarter decisions with your money, especially here in Canada where the rules are unique. If you want help deciding which option fits your goals, feel free to reach out. And if you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe. It supports the channel a lot. Before you go, comment below. What are you saving for right now? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.